Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, coming at you live from Germany. Midnight here. That's right, because I'm dedicated to you. I'm dedicated to wrestling, and I am dedicated, for some reason, to TLC. Yes, TLC this year. We have it's an interesting card. It's a 6-match card. Very interesting. On paper, it is not an overwhelmingly attractive card. I gotta be honest here. It's a card that takes a little bit of finagling. You got to get yourself up for it. You got to get somebody to come over there and fluff you. It's the only way you're getting up for this one. You know what I'm saying? So, look, it can surprise. I do think there's a lot of good performers on this card. So it's not like this is going to be an absolutely horrible pay-per-view necessarily. But this is going to be one of those where matches are going to have to go above and beyond expectations. This is typically a pay-per-view that does disappoint. Lots of gimmick matches and all of that. But that being said, if there's a couple surprises thrown in throughout, sprinkled in a couple of interesting ways, it could be a very, very good pay-per-view. And we're going to get into all the who's and whys and ins and outs and all that good stuff in just a few minutes. But before we do that, big shout out to all my peoples here tonight, hanging out with the Copious Fat Man up in the chat. My wife waits, I swear to God. All right, got a rant. Oh, I got a hole in my shirt. Every goddamn night, every time I do this show, my wife waits until the second I start the show to make a grand exit. You want to be the most distracting fucking thing possible. All right, I love you. Get some sleep. Love you too. Of course, speaking of distractions, speaking of someone who doesn't understand that just timing, it's Tommy NC 2010, the beacon of positivity, the thorn in my ass, the perpetual thorn in my... Tommy, I haven't even started yet. I just introed. All I've done is the intro. I haven't even started talking about the pay-per-view. What could you possibly have to say already, man? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I came to give you some love, and just came to, give you the positivity and the vibes, and of course, tonight. Wait a minute. Tonight is now I understand. There's the big pay-per-view for SmackDown is tomorrow. Am I right?
Tomorrow night, yes, sir.
Yes. My prediction is, I think that the nutcase is going to take back the title and go into WrestleMania.
I hope you're wrong. Very, very wrong. AJ needs to hang on to that thing. That's what needs to happen. The phenomenal one. But I'm still on a high right now, Tommy, because Shinsuke Nakamura took back his title in Osaka, Japan earlier today, and it was epic. We're going to see the match in full on Wednesday's episode of NXT. I can't wait to watch it. It's supposed to be very, very good. My man Shinsuke. All right, Tommy, I'm going to get to this review. You got anything you want to say before I get you out of here?
Yes. Do you know how to operate OBS?
No, I use XSplit.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's easy. That's why I use it. I don't think people understand just how stupid I actually am. I'm fairly fucking simple, and XSplit, unbelievably easy to use. Once you learn it, boom. From what I understand, OBS is very complicated. It's a better system, and it doesn't use as many resources, but it's far more complicated to learn, is from what I understood. But thanks for derailing the review. Do you have anything wrestling related you want to say, or channel related, before I get you out of here? Jesus Christ.
Remember always, folks, to give Dead on Dave a chance and to give him a thumbs up, and to remember that Dead on Dave is the man.
Tommy, tell them to hit the like button. Tommy, tell them to hit the like button. Give them a goddamn reason to hit the like button. Give them a speech. Do something to motivate these people to get off of their hands and hit that like button. Tell them why they should hit that like button. Hurry, go tell them.
Hit the like button. Also, by the way, folks, tell Dead on Dave that he needs to be on the 100th episode of the Joe Cronin Show.
No, I'm not going to monetize this. It's not happening. I already told Joe to. He tweeted me yesterday. We talked. I told him in no uncertain terms, I am not going back on to monetize this. Not for a 5-minute thing, not for an hour. It's not happening. I can't do it. Too much water on the bridge sometime. I've already explained it to him. I really don't appreciate you putting me on the spot like that, Tommy, but it's you, so I will forgive you as always. But
well, you know, it's like a WrestleMania moment. It's like
no,
it's
Tommy. I really don't want to have this discussion on air. I really don't.
Okay.
All right. There's just too much there, man. Too much there. I'm not going to sit there and have the entire show answering questions about what happened. Fuck that. No. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. I'm good. But I appreciate the sentiment, Tommy. Anyway, thank you very much, Tommy. You have yourself a really good night, buddy.
See you, man.
I told him to give a goddamn reason for people to hit the like button, and he tries to get me to go back on to monetize this. What? Anyway, that's okay. It's Tommy. All right, guys. Thank you very much for everybody for joining me live right here. Make sure you hit the like button. Machinima likes the likes, so I like the likes. Hit that goddamn like button, kids. Go ahead and do it right now. Go ahead and get freaky with it. I ain't gonna tell nobody. If you get a little bit freaky with it. All right. But big shout out to everybody who's here. Neslo, Fake Ass Twat, Hydar, Destiny's Messenger, Dofada is here. Terry Snow Queen, keeping all you monkeys in line. The Gaming Fault, Carl Gibney, Makad, Chilling with Jay. I see Huffman's here. Grand Slam 87. Yeah, he's here. Ziggler is here. Reckless TV, that's Graham. Graham the Mammogram is here. That's always nice to see. Joe Martin is here. Alexander O'Brien, Road Warrior. We got all kinds of good people. Welcome. And let's get up in this. Brian Bedouin is here as well. What's up, Brian Bedouin? How you doing? Mystic Fox Gaming, Black Lagoon. They're all here, and they're all excited because we do know that it is TLC. And this is going to be, it's one of those things. TLC is a gimmick pay-per-view. So it's all about the matches, how they're going to be able to do the gimmicks. Are they going to do them justice? Is it going to be absolutely garbage? Awesome Coyote, how are you too? All these things. It's like, are they going to be able to put on a show that captivates all of us? Well, let's find out. Let's get right into it, man. We gilded the lily long enough. 6 matches. Let's start it off. God, when you read the matches out loud, if you just read them, it does not inspire a lot of confidence. But let's start with the chairs match. My least favorite of all matches. My God, I hate a chairs match. Kalisto and Baron Corbin. A chairs match is so stupid. It's just a hardcore match. It's just a no DQ match. But chairs, it's dumb. Kalisto and Baron Corbin. If Baron Corbin doesn't murder Kalisto in the ring, something's wrong. It's time to end this feud. Baron Corbin has fallen off of the apron and jacked himself up. Kalisto's had plenty of moments to get over on Baron Corbin, but it is time to squish him. It's time to be done with this. Baron Corbin needs to move up in the ranks. He needs to move on. He needs to start doing something else. He is starting to wither on the vine. Hopefully this is going to be the match where it's going to be short, it's going to be brutal, and it's just going to be done. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping for, man. That's what we're hoping for. You know? So, Jesus. With any luck, it's going to be short, sweet, and brutal. I'm going Baron Corbin. Who you guys got in the chat? Baron Corbin or Kalisto? Put it up in the chat right now, and we're going to read your guys' predictions. Baron Corbin or Kalisto? Gimme. By the way, yes, we will be taking calls a little bit later on. By the way, also, all the information is right over there on the side. Keep looking over there. All my information to call me, and we'll be taking calls in just a little bit. But this wonderful screen is done by Iron Knight Graphics. That's Guncannon. All of his information of how you can get in touch with him if you want some graphics for yourself is in the chat below, in the description box, excuse me. And a whole bunch of other good stuff is in that description box, like donation pages, Patreon pages, all kinds of good merchandise pages. You can do all kinds of good stuff. So good shit. Go check it out. Donate to the channel. There you go. Okay, let's see here. Oh my God, only channel's illegal. Yawn. No. The Gaming Fault, Sin Cara version 2. Dofada, fuck them both. Carl Gibney, Corbin has to go Kalisto. Yes, that's what I said. Mystic Fox Gaming, Kalisto, faces always win. No, they don't. Haidar, don't care about this match. Stupid. Oh, God, Alex will win. What a jackass. Think about your life choices. You know, I'm not going to ban you for your stupid name, but think about your life choices. Just take the next 5 minutes and think about your life choices. That's all. Chilling with Jay. Hey, Dave, how you doing today, bro? I'm doing fantastic. Reckless TV, Kalisto. Jacob Scott, Kalisto. Really? Destiny's Messenger, Baron Corbin. There you go. Some fucking sense being talked in the chat. Terry Snow Queen, Kalisto. Makad, hopefully Baron, but damn, Kalisto will probably find a way to win. I hope not. It's time. Time for done with this. Neslo, Corbin, don't think I'll be watching this match. Most likely going to be getting something to eat in the arena. There you go. Joshua Landor, nobody wins. This feud is awful. Well, Jesus Christ. Awesome Coyote, Corbin needs a win. There you go. There you go. I think we got a fairly split. I'm going with Corbin. By the way, as you see on the screen right now, we are playing under Carolina Reaper rules, as always. We still have some. And if we get to $100 tonight in donations, we will eat a Carolina Reaper live on the stream. That's the rules. You guys know it. Carolina Reaper rules. Yes. All right. So there you go. There's the first match, first of 6. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. We got a no DQ match. Now look, Carmella and Nikki Bella have been feuding for a long time. This is a series that has gone on for a while, probably longer than it should. They've done some really good work with making us think that Nikki Bella is still hurt. She's not. And I gotta be honest, I am starting to question just how severely injured she was to begin with. Look, I have said before that I am not sure that she even had a surgery. She probably had a surgery. But I don't think it was life-threatening. I don't think it was career-threatening. You do not let wrestlers do the spots that she's doing with Carmella months after a surgery. They don't do it. We've seen them protect wrestlers far too often. But that's nonetheless. I'm glad that Nikki seems to be back at full strength. She seems all systems go. And she's doing a lot of good stuff. You know what? For no other reason, I'm going to pick Nikki just because God bless her for finding a way to get into those fucking shorts every damn episode. Every match. I don't know how she gets in them. They have to be painted on. Who butters her crotchal area to get those shorts on? I mean, John Cena's not there right now, so who's got that job? I'll volunteer. I'm just saying, because it's a miracle of nature that she gets those shorts on. And you gotta imagine that they're just cutting off circulation to the lips, to the whole area, to the whole accoutrement area. You know, I'm just saying, Jesus Christ. But I got to give a little bit of credit to Carmella, who I've been hit or miss on most of the time. I got to be honest. However, she's becoming a top flight heel. I wish she'd stop doing some of the things she did as a face, like the stupid moonwalk. Get rid of some of those things. Her stupid little dance before she does the Bronco Buster, all of that stuff. She gets rid of those things, and I think she'll be a lot more effective. I think people are still expecting her to do Carmella type things, even though people forget she was mainly heel in NXT anyway, but she was a better heel down there because she wasn't trying to be anything else. And she certainly wasn't talking a lot. She was just kind of being Carmella, and that worked. And I kind of want to see her get back to that. But I will say this. She is absolutely vicious. I want to go with Nikki here. It feels like this would be kind of a stunter, you know, and Nikki not being in the Survivor Series match. It seems like she's about to be pivoted off to Natalya. Carmella is... because I'm thinking of all of those things, is somebody did attack Nikki Bella. It's probably going to be revealed to be Natalya, and Carmella's going to move on. So Carmella will win the match one way or another, either by DQ or straight up clean victory. Carmella's going to win this match and move on probably into the title picture, be the next person to be taking on the Baxter, more than likely. Even though I wouldn't mind seeing Alexa Bliss. We'll get back to that match in just a moment. So I'm going to go with Carmella here just because I think it makes more sense from a booking standpoint with what they've already set up from Survivor Series. Unless, of course, they just ignore it, which they very well could. It's about time that they start doing something a little bit different, I think, with some of the younger talent. Usually what you'll see is these younger women, these younger men lose to the veterans a little bit more often at these know-nothing pay-per-views. Maybe that trend stops and we start to see a little bit more of a build, a rocket ship up the ass, some would say. Very, very possible. So I've got Carmella winning. Probably, it's not going to be, there is no DQ. Excuse me, this is a no DQ match, so there is no DQ. Natalya is definitely going to interfere in this match, and Nikki will lose. So there you go. There is no clean or dirty. It is a no DQ match. But I expect a war. We saw Carmella with the big old black eye from Nikki and that errant knee that she hit her with. That was a pretty nice little brawl. So what do you guys think? Who you got, Nikki Bella or Carmella? Put it up in the chat. If you hear me, Big Papa Pump. I don't know why I did that. I want to know what you guys think. Carmella, Nikki Bella. I'm going with Carmella. It just makes a little bit more sense to me at the moment. But never underestimate the sexually transmitted Super Cena gene. Never underestimate it, because that power seems to, that booking power, that creative power, especially if the rumors are true about John Cena being unhappy at the moment. If that's true, maybe he doesn't allow Nikki Bella to lose. Dun, dun, dun. Mad Money Mo says Nikki. Dofada. Hopefully Carmella, Nikki's finisher, makes me want to feel so deflated and sad. Awesome Coyote. Nikki Bella is almost a legend right now. Like almost Stratus level. Carmella's upcoming, but just not ready. Don't ever say what you just said out loud. Never say that Nikki Bella is on Trish Stratus level ever again. Never. Never. Because it's simply not true. Simply not true. What Trish Stratus did in her career, for where she started to where she ended in ring-wise, it's one of the biggest transformations we've ever seen. Now, Nikki's had a nice transformation herself, but it's not even close to the same level. Not even close. I'm just protecting you so you don't look stupid. Okay? Terry Snow Queen. Nikki. Jacob Scott. Natalya interferes. Carmella wins. I agree. Bitches and Botches podcast. Carmella. Mystic Fox Gaming. Carmella. Gaming Fault. Carmella. Alexander O'Brien. Carmella. Destiny's Messenger. Kyle Lorch. Carm. Ben Jr. Nikki loses due to Eva Marie. Ooh, maybe it's Eva Marie who attacked her, even though they kind of set up Natalya, but maybe it was Eva Marie. I like your thought there, Ben Jr. Good shit. Chilling with Jay. I'd prefer Nikki Bella. I prefer Nikki Bella's tits to Carmella's. Yeah, I agree with that. Michael, I think someone else's interferes. Natalya is too predictable. I agree, but they did kind of set that up, but they can just do what they want. I mean, this is WWE that we're talking about. Brian Bedouin, who do we got? I got Nikki Bella, but you never know what could happen. Makad, Super Cena gene. Yeah, that's Super Cena gene. It's sexually transmitted, don't you know? Neslo, Carmella. Ben Jr. all read everything herself. Eva Marie. Carl Gibney, I want Nikki to win. Awesome Coyote, why? Because it's ridiculous. Because what you said. Nikki is not on even anywhere close to the level of Trish. No, oh my God. If you have to ask why, then it's already too late. It's already too late. You're a mark. Congratulations. Not that it's a bad thing, Awesome Coyote. It's all right. Don't get all hung up and start, Dave's mean to me. He's making fun of my opinions. Yes, I'm gonna. I can. It's my show, Dead on Dave Productions. Just saying. I can do what I want. Let's see. All right. So looks like everybody's got their predictions in there. Kyle Lorch, Dave, I think this match is a no DQ match. Yeah, I know. I corrected that. Duder. Corrected it. Carl Gibney, Becky attacked Nikki. About that. That's a way to go. That's a way to go. But we'll see what happens there. I'm going with Carmella due to some interference, but it's a no DQ, so it doesn't matter. All right, ladder match. Hopefully the final time The Miz and Dolph Ziggler will ever speak to each other in WWE. Not just wrestle. Never speak to each other again. Don't talk to each other. Don't look at each other. I'd like if they go to different brands. I wouldn't mind if one of them just quits wrestling altogether at this point, just so I know that they will never wrestle again. It's not that it was overly bad. There's been some bright spots in this series. However, I just can't watch it no more. I can't watch the Miz anymore be champion. We're going to see the Spirit Squad. We're going to see Maurice get involved. But I do think Dolph Ziggler will win the Intercontinental Championship back. I do believe that is going to happen. It's time to move on from Miz. But every time you think that, they continue on to go with those, with the Daniel Bryan storyline. And because as wrestling fans, we want to think that everything is going to have a payoff at some point, you got to go with Miz retaining so they can continue to build this story, right? And not necessarily. I mean, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Doesn't really matter. They can easily just bury Miz and they can end the entire feud with a simple trade to Raw. It could happen any friggin' time, even though the scuttlebutt going around is it's not going to happen, but we'll see. I have Dolph winning here. Dolph, it seems to be the better wrestling decision as far as the matchups that he could potentially have with a lot of these guys, even as a face, I think is a little bit more enticing. It's a little bit more exciting at the moment. So hopefully that's what we're going to see. And there's a very good possibility that the rest of the championships could be held by heels by the end of the night. So you got to have a face champion somewhere in there, and I think it will be Dolph Ziggler walking out and be the Intercontinental Champion. So that's who I got. I got Dolph. Who do you guys got in the chat? I want to hear from you. Hit me up. Who do you got? Dolph Ziggler or The Miz? The Miz or Dolph Ziggler? Now, this is a ladder match. Keep in mind, so all bets are off. Spirit Squad can get involved. Maurice can come in there and pull down her boobies and like wrap them around Dolph's ankles if that's humanly possible. I don't know. Mad Money Mo says Dolph. Chilling with Jay says The Miz will win because of nature. Sexy. Okie dokie. Carl Gibney, Ziggler to win. Ness Low says I might make a sign that will say end this feud forever for Miz and Ziggler. I'm on the right side of the ramp, so I'll be able to see it on TV. How about a Dead on Dave sign, Ness? How about a hashtag Copious? I want a hashtag Dead on Dave sign so bad. Dead on Dave, hashtag Copious. That's all I want. Dead on Dave, hashtag Copious. Somebody make this happen. We're almost at 4,000 subs. One fucking cretin has got to be able to do it. Everybody else, we see Bruce Blitz ones. We see JCS ones all the time. Let's get a Dead on Dave sign. Neslo, make it happen. I'll give you a segment on this show. If you make it happen, you can come on and you can talk about whatever wrestling topic you want for up to 5 minutes. 5 minutes of uninterrupted rhetoric. Whatever you want to say, as long as you don't do anything stupid on my channel, you could do. As long as I get a Dead on Dave hashtag Copious sign. Dead on Dave hashtag Copious. I'm being very specific. Because you know what? I haven't gotten any of it. So damn it, now I want it my way. It's fucking Burger King up in here. All right, let's see here. Okay. Gaming Fault. The Miz, Awesome Coyote. Miz is the top heel and gets a good reaction. Ziggler is getting stale, but is still a great wrestler. Dolph Hada says Dofada. Okie dokie. Mystic Fox Gaming. Dolphius. Michael Dolph. Destiny's Messenger Dolph, they have to give him something. Yeah, because the loss seemed to be for absolutely no reason since they last second decided not to put the belt on Sammy. That whole thing is still weird. Alexander O'Brien, Miz, Terry Snow Queen. Maybe it's a build so that Daniel Bryan comes back for a match with the Miz. Dolph wins. If there's going to be a match with the Miz, you would think that Miz is not going to lose anytime soon. I don't see Daniel wrestling again, but if he's going to wrestle again, maybe if he does convince WWE to let him go one more time, it'll be soon, because it'll be before that baby is born. I guarantee you that. God damn it. Stupid N-word. Why? Think about your life choices again, dumbass. If you see him come back in, mods, fucking just put him back on timeout. Time him out until he fucking just leaves, gives up completely. I don't give a shit. What a jackass. Jacob Scott, Dolph, Bear, Miz wins. He is, oh Christ. I don't even want to read this. I don't even want to read this, Bear. Miz wins. He is far superior overall talent over Ziggler. And he really needs his heel momentum back after Ziggler completely shit on it. He beat Ziggler for the title. He took it back off of him. What are you talking about? Destiny's Messenger. Terry never thought about D. Bry. Fake ass swap. Miz better win if SmackDown starts to play hot potato with their title just like Raw's women's title. I'm going to commit mass murder. Hey, come on, get off that hot potato shit. Sometimes it's not always a bad thing. I don't think in this case it's a bad thing. Ziggler shouldn't have lost the title to begin with, so hopefully he will win it back. Haidar, Maurice is hot. I agree. Chilling with Jay, Dave, Maurice, or Eva. Eva. Destiny's Messenger. If someone does it, they can compare Nikki to Trish for 5 minutes, or is that stupid? No, go ahead. You can whatever you want. No, when I say stupid, I mean don't do anything that will jeopardize my channel. Okay? Tambo Computing. Knowing Dave's luck, it'll be Tommy NC who does it, and thus he has to give him the 5 minutes. It probably would be my luck. That sounds about right. But I'd give it to him. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. Kyle Lorch, Dave, I think The Miz will win and possibly someone coming out at the end of the match and start a new feud. Typically, you don't see that out of heels. When heels retain, you don't see a face just running in and going, hey, we're going to battle now. You typically don't see that. I'm not saying that it won't happen. Maybe he and the Spirit Squad beat down Dolph Ziggler after and somebody makes a save and they pivot the Miz to another guy. Maybe. But I got the Dolph winning this. Brian Bedouin, I got Dolph winning because of what happened in No Mercy. But then again, you have Spirit Squad interfering out of nowhere. Yeah, that is a problem. Old School Matt's here. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Tambo Computing. Good day, Matt. How's life on the... okay. Ziggler won clean while also basically beating the Spirit Squad. Yes, he did. But it was his career on the line. That's what they had to do. They had to put his career on the line for him to fucking win. Jesus Christ. There you go. I think we're good here. I think we're good. I think we got everybody's opinions. Let's move on to the next match. We got the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. This seems to be a slam dunk. Rhino and Slater versus Orton and Wyatt. Now, I know what some people are going to say. This is where Randy turns on Bray. This is where it happens. I don't think it's coming. And if it does come, I don't see it being on TLC. It's so predictable. So whenever it happens, everyone's going to be like, oh, I knew it. But I don't think it's coming. I think this is a legit faction. And you know what? I kind of dig it. I kind of like it, man. I like what Randy's doing right now as a member of the Wyatt family. I'm enjoying it. I like that they whisper to each other. And it's not just, he's not another zombie of Bray's. I like it. I really do. For those reasons, man, and the fact that Slater and Rhino have done nothing since winning the belts. I mean, they've done nothing. Zilcho, they've ate some crackers, and Rhino shaved, and he looks like Triple H now, or Triple H when Triple H was a little bit chubbier back in the day. That's what Rhino looks like now, and it's, they're doing nothing. So I got Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt walking out as the tag team champions of SmackDown. And I really don't think that there's a lot more to say on it. It feels very obvious to me. But at the same time, so would a heel turn. So it is a little bit more, not a heel turn, but a turn from Randy. So it's a tough one. I don't see any point in Rhino and Slater. There's just no point. The payoff already happened. They won. They don't need to stay together no more. So I don't see it. They're not doing anything. They're doing nothing. So let's go ahead and move on from that. What do you guys say? Who do you got winning? Slater and Rhino, or the Wyatts? Who you got? Destiny's Messenger, Beauty and the Man Beast, because they are too over. They're a little, I mean, look, they're over, but they're not over. You know, I'm sorry. Getting some cheers at random moments, people don't really want to see them winning. I feel like it's a pity fuck. You know, it feels like the crowd is pity fucking them. That's what it feels like. He's got kids. It just feels like a pity fuck to me. So I don't know. I don't think it's super legit. And I don't think anyone's going to care if they lose. I think they lose, they get buried, they break up. I don't see it really needing to go on. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me anymore. But we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Ben Jr., I cannot wait for Shelton to return and win a champion. You're going to be waiting a long time. Delfada, sorry to hear, Old School Man. Okay, Old School talking about personal stuff there. Don't want to bring that up. I keep going too friggin' far. Okay. Mad Money Mode, the Wyatt family win the titles. Carl Gibney, did Pick give you my message? No. Chilling with Jay, Rhino, and Heath are going to win. Old School Matt Dave, can't we just ban stupid N-word? By the way, it's probably SF Boy. Yeah, you know what? If he comes back in and he continues not to learn from his life decisions, go ahead and ban him. Dofada, List of Dave. Yes, put him on the list. Dofada, Scarf. You know I can't resist that request. You know what? I can't resist it. And I look good in this scarf. I look so good. It's wonderful. Carl Gibney, Wyatts, I agree. Gaming Fault, Wyatt family to win finally a belt on Bray. Holy shit, right? Bray Wyatt's going to finally get a belt. Oh my God. It's about time. Holy shit. Jacob Scott, Randy, and Bray, I hope. Mystic Fox, Wyatts. Dofada, RKY. RKY. Okay, I don't know what that means. Alexander O'Brien, Bray, and Orton. They guess what? If Wyatts don't win, then what was the point of this? Yeah, exactly. You can't ask those questions. Terry Snow Queen reminding everybody, hit that subscription button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button too, folks. Hit that like button. Old School Matt, Wyatt's winning. I've been brainwashed. You're a joke. Brian Bedouin, I got Rhino and Slater winning because Rhino can gore them Wyatts like no other. It's not real. Ben Jr., I think Orton should make Bray win the world title down the line and then turn on him. It's something to do. I think that we're going to see Bray in almost... The Wyatts are kind of going through like a fascist mode, I think. Don't be surprised if we see some AJ Bray stuff very, very soon, because I think AJ's still retaining the title, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. Mad Money Mo, everyone that has that, it's marry kids in WWE. Okay. Destiny's Messenger, I just think Bray should be in the IC or World Heavyweight picture. I agree. Ben Jr., Wyatt wins, I hope. Dofada, Saturday night is always better off with the scarf of Dave. You know what? I just feel better with it on. I agree. Carl Gibney, Jericho got stuck in an elevator. Awesome. Awesome. Ben's Jr., even if his character hate belts, but there is somebody behind the character and he is great. I don't know what any of that means, but that's all right. Neslo, Wyatt to win, and I'll be so happy. There you go. There you go. All right, let's go on to the next match. We've got ourselves a tables match. A tables match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I want Alexa to win. Plain and simple. I like Becky Lynch. I do. I want Alexa to win, though. I like her. I like everything about her. I want to see her as champion. It's not happening, though. Let's make that very clear. Becky Lynch is going to continue to be the SmackDown champion. Now, you can make an argument they don't care about Becky. They didn't even make her the goddamn captain of the SmackDown team at Survivor Series. And what makes it even worse is they wrote out the captain in a nonsense, stupid-ass fashion, being Nikki Bella. They could have knocked her out of the match without her being the captain. Becky should have been the captain of that team. And the fact that she's not still leads me to believe that they're not sold on Becky. they're not sold on her, man. And that does worry me. However, I don't see Alexa taking this match. They gave the classic, going over spot on the Go Home show. Becky going through the table on the Go Home show. More than likely, she's not going through a table again. So I'm going to go with Becky. The tables always gives you good cop-out. So if they want to go the other way, they easily can because they have an easy cop-out to do that. Anybody can fall through a table, It's not necessarily a burial. That's why another reason why I think it's completely acceptable to have Alexa lose this match, because I don't think it's going to hurt her build. I don't think it's going to hurt her build at all because she lost in a tables match. I really do like her. I want to see what she does. I just don't see them doing it. I think you got to stick with Becky at this point. You got to continue to build her. But this is it could go either way. I think you can make a good argument for either one of them, but my money's going to stay with the Baxter just because of the fact that she went through a table on SmackDown. And typically, that's just what they do. So who you guys got, Becky or Alexa? Let me know in the chat right now. Ben Jr., me too, but I think Becky wins. Derek Bradford, we all know who Pitt's pick is. That's true. Destiny's Messenger, it is only me that doesn't like both main champs at the moment. Kevin and Chris are funny. I just don't like the comedy on the main belt. And AJ is great and all, but AJ just doesn't agree with me. I can agree with you with Jericho and Owens, but I can't agree with you with AJ. I love AJ. Give me AJ all the time, all over my face, neck, and chest. I'll take it every day of the week. Michael, Alexa's been so good the past month. Becky's character is stale to me. I think that's fair. Let's see. God, I hate this stupid chat thing. I always mess it up. Brian Bedouin, a boring tables match. Dudley Boys style. No, probably not. Old School Matt, the only person in the chat with a soul is Terry. That's true. She's got a heart of gold. The gaming fault. I love Becky, but I think Alexa will win, but we'll be happy with Becky retaining. I'd be happy either way. I think I could get behind either decision. That's where I'm at with it. Alexander O'Brien, I think Becky wasn't the captain because WWE weren't sure if she was going to be back 100% fit. I don't know. She seems to be fine. I don't know. I think they did it because it's Nikki Bella. It's Nikki Cena. I think that had more to do with it than anything else, because she's still the face of the women's division. She's the face that runs the place. Sexually transmitted Super Cena disease. It happens. Jacob Scott, I really want Alexa to win, but I think Becky will. I agree. Destiny's Messenger, 5 Feet of Fury will take this. Twisted Bliss through a table would be amazing. That would be pretty amazing. God, that would be cool. What a great spot to end the match. That would be great. I hope that happens, Destinies. I hope it happens. Carl Gibney, Becky will win, more than likely. God damn it. Stupid thing. Derek Bradford, Becky, Mad Money Mo. I want Alexa to win, but Becky will win, and Becky attacked Nikki because of not being Capitone. So Becky heel turn, potentially. Old School Matt, Dave, Alexa wins, only so Pittsburgh boy is mad. Sad. Good, I agree. Dofada, let's go, Becky. Neslo, got Becky winning it. I agree. Fake ass twat, I want Alexa to win, but I think they're going to give Becky a longer title reign. Agreed. Mystic Fox, I don't want Alexa to win, but I feel like she is. It could go either way, man. It really can. It's a tough one because you can make a good argument for either woman here. Kyle Lurch, Becky will win because Alexa will do her top rope finisher and Becky will move out of the way. Yeah, that's what I think too. Destiny's Messenger, fake ass twat. I love the sarcasm. Makad, yep, 50-50 says Becky through the table on Tuesday equals Alexa through the table on Sunday. Exactly. Brian Bedouin, Becky wins. Bear, I really want Alexa to win, but fuck, I don't think it will happen. Can always hope. The gaming fault. Cena mood swings made Nikki captain. I agree. Awesome Coyote, Alexa Bliss. Angus Sampson, Becky wins and faces Carmella next. Ooh, interesting. Angus Sampson and Becky versus Nikki feud at WrestleMania 33. It's possible that happens that way. It does. But that would mean that the women's title match would be on before Carmella and Nikki. If that happens, if we see the women's title match before Carmella and Nikki, that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. It all depends on the placement. If we see the women's championship match before Nikki and Carmella, Alexa will win, and then Nikki will be attacked by Becky. That's exactly what will happen. Good pickup, because that makes a lot of sense. So that's who I got. All right. We got one match left, and that is the tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my. For the WWE World Championship. I don't give a shit as long as James Ellsworth stays the fuck out of that state. Not the arena, not the match, not the arena, not the county, not the zip code, the state. I want him banned from the state. I want him out of the state. I want him maybe even out of the country. Keep him the fuck away from this for a change. Can we do that? Can we keep him away? Does he have to be there? Does he have to trip somebody up? Does he have to more than likely turn on Dean Ambrose? I got a feeling that that's what we're going to see. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to see a James Ellsworth heel turn. He's got to turn on Dean. I just got to, but the only thing that doesn't work with that is the fact that he has a title shot, but they never specified when. So it's very possible that this James Ellsworth future title shot that he won by beating AJ in a ladder match, which still hurts my soul to say. It still hurts my soul to say it out loud. But they could use that a year down the line. They can use it whenever they want. Cash it in on whomever. It doesn't have to be Dean or AJ. That could be just a little icing on the cake thing that they do at some point. But if James Ellsworth is going to be there, I got a feeling that they are going to have him turn on Dean for a multitude of reasons, mainly being because I don't see AJ losing yet. They've kind of gone to the way where maybe you can make the case that Dean should win, but unfortunately, the only guy that it seems like is even ready to take on the next step at this point, as far as a heel goes, is Bray Wyatt. And I don't think we can have that. I just don't see it. I think more likely we're going to see a returning Samoa Joe, or a debuting Samoa Joe, I should say. And I'm hoping by hook or by crook, one way or the other, whether it be AJ winning or not winning, we're going to see Samoa Joe as AJ's next opponent. How friggin' epic would that be? I think that's got to be the big surprise. I think The Undertaker coming out and interfering and getting himself into the situation or potentially starting something up, it might not happen, mainly because the fact that he's not cleared medically yet, if you believe the rumors, of course. So that's always a concern at this point. You don't want to bring him out there if there's any chance of him not being able to make the Royal Rumble, which from what I understand, it's not 100% guaranteed that he's going to be ready to go for the Rumble. So maybe you hold him back and you go with something a little bit safer. You go with Samoa Joe here. Yes, I understand that is technically a heel versus heel situation, but Samoa Joe comes out, it's a way to reset him. He doesn't necessarily have to stay the same heel that he was down in NXT. He can debut as a face to a huge pop. It's just going to be awesome. I want to see Samoa Joe. You thought you can get away from me, AJ. I will follow you wherever you go, all around the world. It doesn't matter. How much fun will that be? How much fun? And you know what? After what Samoa Joe has done down in NXT, he has put people over. He has got people over. He has been one of the most dominant champions that we have seen in wrestling in a very, very long time. He deserves to go right into the main event picture. Right into it. Let's see if the TNA guys can work at the WWE level. Let's see what the interest level is. Let's just do it. Let's stop screwing around and make it happen. Where does Ambrose go after it? I have no fucking idea. Maybe away for a little while. I think it's time. We'll see. Who do you guys got? I want to know who you think's going to win. Who's walking out as SmackDown's champion? Let's see here. The Gaming Fault, James Ellsworth, WrestleMania 33 title match confirmed. Dofada, you watching UFC tonight, Dave? If so, who you got for the co-main event? Is there a UFC tonight? Is there? Oh, shit. It's, yeah. Oh, no. Is it tonight? I think it's next week. I don't know. If it's tonight, I might do it. I don't know. I might do it. I think it's just a fight night. I would have swore it was the 12th. But I don't know. We'll have to check that. I'm not sure. But if it is, then maybe. It depends. I don't know. Thanks for derailing me. Carl Gibney, Ellsworth uses the title opportunity after the main event and wins the title. Carl, I will kill myself. You just screwed me. You just like messed up with my mind, man. Kyle Lorch, Dave, will they have Taker come out after the match at the Rumble? I think I covered that. Why they probably won't. Carl Gibney, Styles to win. Joe attacks AJ afterwards. That'd be awesome. Destiny's Messenger, Ellsworth literally has a briefcase then? Kind of, I guess. You can kind of call a shot. I don't know. Michael Benavidez. Matthew Johnson, AJ for life. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mr. Blackie, watch UFC. Ultimate Fighter finale. No, probably not. It's just Ultimate Fighter. It's just tough. I don't care about that. I'll do the actual UFC 207 or whatever. I'll do that. But, tough. I don't give a shit. If I'm up, maybe. But it's already almost 1 a.m, so probably not. We'll see, though. Jacob Scott Styles will win. Bear. AJ wins. And if we have AJ versus Joe at Royal Rumble, I could see Joe winning. And as much as I am in love with AJ, that would not at all be an upset. I agree. Defada, Lego Styles. Terry Snowqueen, nothing is secluded more than where I live. Oh, she's talking about Winnipeg. Mr. Blackie, Demetrius Johnson will fight tonight against Tim Elliott. He's going to win again. Derek Bradford, in no way does Joe go right into the main event picture. I would love to know why you don't think he deserves to go right into the main event picture. Samoa Joe has a pedigree. Why not? He has a pedigree that justifies that he has a built-in story with AJ Styles. It makes a lot of sense. Michael says AJ wins and Taker appears at the end. There's a lot of problems with that, man. There's a lot of problems with that. I'm not sure that you can do it yet because of the fact that you just don't know if Taker is going to be ready for Royal Rumble. You don't pull that card unless you are 100% sure that Taker's ready, and I just don't think that's the case. The Gaming Fault, think Dean will win, and Ellsworth has a title shot against him. That's the obvious booking because, I mean, it's not what you think it's going to be. It's going to be a little reverse. Yeah, they're going to have a little feud, but it'll be a playful feud. No, we can't have that. And I just don't think they put the title back on Dean at this point. Nah, I don't see it. Fake ass SWAT, AJ will win and then will die after the match via Undertaker's Purple Lightning. Confirmed. All right. So there you go. There's my predictions and yours as we read on the air for TLC 2016. So now let's open up them phone lines, folks. The moment you guys have been waiting for. Let's take your calls, your hopes, your dreams, your loves, your hates, your quips, your quotes, and everything in between. Phone lines are open on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura, and of course the number 702-751-2902. Go ahead and call in right now. Tell me what you think about TLC. I don't want to hear every one of your predictions. You can highlight a couple of things. Give me one thing. And if you're good, maybe I'll let you continue to go on. We'll see. Kyle Lorch, Dave, I would love to see Joe debut at TLC and see them have a match at Rumble and have Joe win at the Rumble. Interesting. Bear, the only problem with AJ versus Joe is heel versus heel, but fuck it. It's about time we get more of that shit. I don't think it necessarily has to be heel versus heel, and I talked about that. I think when Joe debuts, he could debut as a face. There's no reason that he won't. He's going to get cheered. He's going to get a lot of love, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and take some calls here. We got a bunch of them. Hang with me, guys. We got a lot of callers. Let's start with Alexander O'Brien. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What's up?
What's
I
up,
say what they'll do with the AJ Styles is they'll have him go for his phenomenal forearm. Some lightning will strike Ambrose in the ring. Undertaker will pop out of the ground. Tombstone. Ambrose gets the pin.
There's
sets
no
up
pin.
Ambrose versus Ellsworth.
Well, it's TLC, so I guess there is a pin in TLC. It's not a ladder match. Yeah, you're right. Look, I've said it a couple times now. I just don't see it happening because Taker is not he's not medically cleared. And that's a problem. He's not medically cleared yet. So, and I've read it enough to make me believe it's true.
Samoa Joe won't show up. They will not bring him to the main roster without televising the match he had with Nakamura.
Why? It's out. Everybody knows. Triple H confirmed the title change. They don't have to wait. There's no reason to wait. Everybody knows it now. They've confirmed it. They're not trying to hide it. It's out. So I don't really see the reason not to. It would catch some people off guard doing it now because of that reason. I think some people are going to have the same thought process as you, and they won't see it coming. I think it's a good way to go ahead and throw people off the scent a little bit, especially if Undertaker isn't medically cleared.
True.
You got anything else for me? I got a lot of callers.
Bray Wyatt with a belt. Wyatt with a belt would be fantastic.
Finally, it needs to happen, right? Jesus Christ. Alexander, I appreciate the call, buddy. Have yourself a really good night.
All right.
Over the top rope we go. Over the top rope, Mr. Alexander. We're taking your calls. Go ahead and let me know what you think about TLC, who you got, what you like. Are you looking forward to it? Love to hear from you guys on Skype. David Vancura, DAVIDVANCURA. And, of course, the number 702-751-2902. And you can thank Mr. Guncannon over at Iron Knight Graphics. You can check him out at Guncannon15 on both Twitch and YouTube. Or you can simply contact him on the Twitters or even at Iron Knight Graphics has a email, and that email is in the description box below. Go ahead and hit them up if you have any graphics needs. 480, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What's up, man?
What's up?
I gotta be honest with you. I actually forgot what was happening tomorrow night.
Okay.
I mean, people. I heard a lot of people say, like, SmackDown is so much better than Raw. I don't see it that much,
neither do I. Not even a little.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for AJ Styles, I don't know that I'd be watching SmackDown every week, honestly, if it weren't for him. When I look at this card, it doesn't really wow me that much. I mean, I think the main event will be great because, I mean, AJ Styles can get a good match out of anybody.
Virtually anybody, yeah.
Yeah, I hope Ellsworth doesn't get involved. I really
he
do.
is. Prepare yourself now. If that is your hang up for the night, well, you're going to be disappointed. Anything else? Haidar,
no,
holy
that's
shit.
pretty much it.
Jesus Christ, that was loud. All right, 480, I appreciate the call. Have yourself a really good night, and over the top rope you go. Haidar, Jesus, I don't know if you're driving or if you're operating a fucking bulldozer. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that was loud. I was going to have you on, but Jesus Christ, scared me. 909, you're live with Dead on Dave. Oh, what you got?
What's up, man? It's Jordan Turner. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
I'm gonna run down my predictions.
No, you're not. You're gonna give me one match. I've been taking everyone's predictions in the chat all night to avoid this very thing because I got to be honest with you.
I'm sorry. I just got off work.
Jordan, listen to me. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I like you a lot. You know that. We go back. We go way back. We're like play cousins. But I got to be honest with you. Nobody fucking cares what your predictions are. So just give me one big thing you're waiting for TLC.
The Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss match.
Who you got?
I got Alexa Bliss winning.
Why? I want to know your reason.
My reason for it is very simple. The way she's being booked as a great heel, and I just think that we'll see a title change.
Very possible. You know what? Because you are, I feel bad that I told you that nobody cares about your predictions. I kind of feel bad. I'm an asshole. So go ahead and give me your main event predictions. Who you got, AJ Styles or Dean Ambrose?
AJ Styles is going to win.
Any shenanigans? Anybody interfering? Anybody debuting? You think there's going to be any riders to that? What do you think?
Maybe possibly Ellsworth costing Dean Ambrose and then Dean Ambrose turning heel post-match.
Ooh, I like the idea of a heel turn out of Dean. I do like that. I think that's a good possibility. Very good possibility. All right, man. Thank you very much for the call. I appreciate it. And over the top rope you go. I got so many callers, buddy. Take it easy. Let's keep going. Let's move along. We got so many callers tonight. Everybody's calling in and just making me happy. My nipples are hard and excited. It's great. 347, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, man, I think they're going to have The Miz win for sure. And maybe Ziggler goes on the feud with AJ. I think that's maybe a feud that they go with. They may want to extend this Ambrose. I mean, not this Ambrose thing.
Wait. Hold on. Back up for a second. So you think Ziggler's going to fail upwards? You think he's going to lose the Intercontinental Championship and go into the main event picture? That's a stretch.
Yeah, I mean they've done it before. I think there's nowhere else for him to go if they have him lose.
I think that's why. I think that exact reason is because there is literally nowhere else for him to go. Is why he's going to win.
Okay.
That's my reason. What else you got?
I think that AJ is going to win. I don't know if it's going to be because Ellsworth is going to interfere on his behalf. I do think another possible scenario is Ellsworth tries to interfere, cost Dean Ambrose the match. Dean Ambrose turns heel Tuesday night on SmackDown and beats the shit out of Ellsworth.
The only problem is they've already done it. They've had oopsie daisy James Ellsworth cost Dean Ambrose. I think whatever Ellsworth does tomorrow night is going to be with intent. It's going to be on purpose. That's the only, because they've already done the accidental, I'm a fucking dumb fuck. I don't think it's going to keep happening. But hey, I appreciate the call. Let me get some other callers. Have yourself a good night. Over the top rope you go. Thank you for the call. Let's go ahead and try to get Haidar. Maybe he's not operating heavy machinery anymore. I really hope that he's in a self-contained room and I'm not going to be getting air fucked this time. Haidar, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, buddy. Can you hear me now?
I can. You sound fantastic. It's been a while since I've heard from you, man. That sexy, smooth voice of yours.
I'm all right, man.
You're so exotic. You're so exotic, Haidar. You're so exotic. I can't take it.
I can't hear you.
I don't know. You can't hear me. What do you mean?
I can hear you now. Okay,
great. I was having an erotic obsession with your sexy voice.
You like that British accent?
Yeah, I do. It's pretty wonderful. What do you got for me, buddy?
Well, I just wanted to say, I reckon that the WWE are going to go with Baron Corbin versus John Cena at WrestleMania.
Ooh, really? So you're going right out of the whole Undertaker Cena, which seems to be written in stone for 33. I mean, like every fucking dirt sheet has this called. But they're kind of backtracking now because Cena's being a little bit of a cunt backstage, apparently. But I don't know how much truth there is to that.
I heard that as well. But regarding that, I think Cena's a bit of a hypocrite. You know, he said The Rock left the WWE for movies and fame. He's doing the same thing.
Yeah, he's going to be hosting Saturday Night Live next week.
Yeah, he just comes across as a bit of a hypocrite, you know.
Well, he is a hypocrite. He's always been a hypocrite. I mean, that's the thing. I got a lot of respect for John Cena. What he's done, he has carried the goddamn business, and this is about money. Everything that I'm reading is it's about money. He gets paid $10 million a year, but he thinks it's absolute bullshit that he, even with his limited dates, he still works 4 times as much as Lesnar, and Lesnar's getting paid almost 7, you know, and he doesn't like that. And reportedly, Goldberg might be, per appearance, might be making more than anybody in wrestling right now, which sickens me in a way I can't even fucking begin to describe, but that's another subject for another day.
Well, just a quick point on that. Goldberg's a draw. That's a fact. Goldberg's a bigger draw than John Cena.
I think you're going to be surprised at how not true that is. I think when I got a feeling WrestleMania, you're gonna find out how untrue that is. It's been proven in the past. His WWE runs have not been overly enticing. He himself can be a draw, but he fades. he fades, and that's the thing. I'm wondering if the same thing's going to happen again. It's why the whole piping rumor started in the first place, because the reactions to Goldberg tend to fade, and I just have a feeling we're going to see it again. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
But I don't think he's going to win the Royal Rumble. I think it's going to be Lesnar versus Goldberg WrestleMania.
Oh, absolutely, no question. And I think by the time they get there, people are just going to be sick of it. So, but we'll see, man. Who knows?
Yeah. Just one more thing. This Sunday, I hope the AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose feud ends. I think
yes, jeez, please, merciful. This is what I want. Like almost every single one of these matches, the feuds need to end. Almost every single one of them. They're all done. They're played the fuck out. But the problem is, SmackDown has such a small fucking roster. That's why I do believe we will see at least one guy making a debut, and I do believe it will be Samoa Joe. But at least one guy's got to make a debut. They need guys.
I was going to say, you mentioned Samoa Joe, but he's a bad guy, and you want him to feud with AJ Styles.
I don't think it matters. I think Samoa Joe's going to get a good reaction. He got cheered for beating AJ or beating Shinsuke. After the match, the Joe chant started. He got cheered after that. Joe is one of those guys that he could go either way. He's just an ass kicker at the end of the day, so he could be a tweener. And you wait and you watch when he comes out, and especially if he attacks AJ, he will get cheered. He will get cheered.
Those crowds in NXT, they differ to the Raw and SmackDown crowds. So it's not...
and which is another reason why I think he'll get cheered. Which is another reason. Because people are stupid. Hi, Dara. I appreciate the call. Final thoughts?
The pay-per-view sucks. Not really interested.
Yeah, probably. I agree. But oh well. We'll talk about it tomorrow night at the review. All right, buddy? Take it easy. Have yourself a good night. And over the top rope you go. Over the top rope, over the top rope. All right, we are still taking your calls live on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura. And, of course, the number 702-751-2902. 817, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Awesome. This is Nick Lowe here, man.
What's up, buddy?
I'm actually going to be at the show, too, tomorrow. I'm kind of excited. Cause
are you going to have a Dead on Dave sign? That's what I want to know.
I'm going to make one. I'm after work, so I go to work tonight. Mm-hmm. But when I get out at like 6 in the morning, I go to Walmart to make a sign. Well, get a poster and I'll make a sign.
Okay, check this out, because I've had people tell me they were going to do this before, and then they put a giant fucking dick in my ass when they didn't do it. Don't put your dick inside of me, all right? Don't shove it in and break it off. I want you to put a sign inside of me. Dead on Dave, #Copious, man. And I will let you fucking rant and rave on this show for between 5 and 10 minutes. I won't interrupt you one time, which, believe me, is hard for me not to do. But I'll do it if you just give me that tingly good feeling, make my nipples hard, and get a sign up there. Dead on Dave, #Copious. All I want, all right? What else you got for me?
Yeah, I'm going to on the right side, like on TV, so you'll be able to see it.
Awesome.
And I guess I'm talking about the ladder match with AJ and Dean. I guess the only thing I'm gonna say, I have a feeling like Dean's gonna go on top of grab the ladder, right? Mm-hmm. On the ladder, and he's about to get the belt, and then James Ellsworth's gonna come out, and I guess he's gonna hit Dean Ambrose with a chair in the back, and I guess that's how he's gonna turn heel.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
Sorry. Because I've been seeing this for a while, like a few weeks. I have a feeling James Ellsworth is going to turn heel for some reason. I don't know why, but it looks like it's going to happen.
It does look like it's going to happen. But I got to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing a Dean heel turn either. I think Dean needs a change. Look, Dean's a tweener anyway. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm just getting tired of the goofy. He's wacky Dean Ambrose, putting him in costumes and shit. He's becoming a fucking joke in a while. He dressed as the goddamn Mountie. I mean, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, come on. But what are you going to do? Final thoughts, my good sir.
Final thoughts? No, I'm just going to... I guess I'll be excited for the show tomorrow.
Sweet. Have a good time. Call me afterwards. Yep. Let me know how it was and get that sign up, buddy. All right? Over the top rope you go. Let's bring in the bane of my existence, the biggest boil on the ass of this channel. It's Pittsburgh boy. How you doing, Pitt? Actually, you know what? Let me correction. You're the second biggest boil because that motherfucker Mark Parrish, that's the biggest boil on the ass of this channel. So you've become the second biggest boil. But on my Discord, you guys will know that he has his own solo role. He is the drinker of colostomy bags, the one, the only Pittsburgh boy. What you got? You're live with Dead on Dave.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. I just did my favorite thing in the world. I just fucked you on air. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. Of course I'm doing well. What do you got for me, Pitt?
Well, first off, I'm going to a live event on the 12th of December. I'll make a sign.
Wait. You're going to a live event, an untelevised live event. So who are you making the sign for? Who are you making the sign for?
The people of the city.
No, that is fucking just ass backwards fucking. It's a waste of cardboard.
On the same night of a Raw.
But it's not on television.
I'm missing Raw for this show.
But it's not on television. Only make a sign. I forbid you to make a sign at a live event. That's fucking retarded. Make a sign for televised. Don't waste my one sign on a fucking non-televised event. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what you got? Anything else? Do you have anything good? Anything?
Yes, Becky is going to retain, and it will be the right move.
Probably. I can't even disagree with you. Becky is Becky.
Wow, you actually agree with me.
No, I don't agree with you. I'm just not disagreeing with you. There is a distinction. There is a difference. All right? Pitt, anything else? Final thoughts before I get you out of here?
That's pretty much it.
What a jackass you are. I'm going to make a sign for a live event. Oh, you're the type of guy who takes a fucking telescope to go look at the stars during the day. You're the type of guy
who make your Snapchat, bro.
You're the fucking type of guy who puts a screen door on a fucking submarine. And you're the type of guy who, when gets thrown over the top rope, lands right on his fucking face. Over the top rope you go. Now, you don't get the last word. You don't get the last word, fappity. Oh, over the top fucking rope you go. Anyway, we got Zion in the chat. That's right, I have a Zion on my chat. You don't have a Zion in your chat. I got a Zion in my chat. The last Zion, possibly. Zion. Anyway. Last chance to get your voice heard on the Copious prediction show of TLC. What we got? What are you thinking about? What are you excited about? Are you excited at all? Let me know right now on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura, or of course the number 702-751-2902. All that information is right beyond my face. You keep going past my face, you'll see all the information, including my Twitter handle at DeadOnDaveV. You can also just easily support the channel in a few different ways. You can go over to my merch store, www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com, and get yourself some stocking stuffers, bitches, mugs and shirts and all kinds of good stuff. You could also just simply throw a like on the video. If you haven't done so yet, throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We're over 3,900 subs. Thank you very much for that. You can go ahead and support that way. But if you want to get involved in a monetary fashion, go ahead and donate to the channel right in the description box or become a patron. Yes, a patron. Fuck, I'm done. I quit. I'm fucking done. Fuck the scarf. I'm finished. I can't talk. I got mumble mouth syndrome. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Thank you guys very much for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Productions for your Copious live prediction show for TLC. And we'll be live tomorrow night for TLC for your review. It will not be a reaction show. It will just be a review, more than likely. Subject to change, though. You never know. Thank you very much for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Keep it copious, folks. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends like all of those sexy mofos right on my featured channels list. Jeff the Huff Huffman over at Grand Slam 87. Tommy C at Tommy C's SFTP. Too Tall's on there. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah is on there. All kinds of good guys. They're all good. Clown, Colossal is Crazy. He's on there. Make sure you check out last night's Nerd and the Jerk. All that good stuff. Keep it copious. We're done. Oh, no, wait. We're not done. I lied. We're not done. Because Guncannon apparently didn't hear me fucking wrapping the show up. And I got to put Guncannon on because he made this amazing graphic. So we're not done yet. Pump the brakes there, Sonny Jim. We're going to go into overtime. The creator of this wonderful graphic, the founder of Iron Knight Graphics, the one, the only Guncannon. What you got for me, buddy?
I think this is going to be a complete throwaway pay-per-view.
Yes. I love that you sound like you're talking through a 1980s microphone.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, I was out and I saw the video and I figured I'd at least chime in something.
Can you do me a favor before you go? Just video killed the radio star.
Oh God, I can't remember that opening lyric. I can't. It sucks.
Na 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 na. I can't remember it either. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. There you go. That's all you got to do. All right, God, I expect you'll be here tomorrow night for the review. I'll see you there sometime.
Yep, absolutely.
Sounds good, buddy. Thanks, Guncannon. And don't get into a car accident. Don't call me on the freeway. Jesus Christ.
I won't. Jesus.
Take it easy, buddy. Guncannon, everybody. Over the top rope he goes. All right, that's really going to do it now. I faked you out. We went to overtime. Now it's time to get out of here so I can go to sleep. It's past 1 a.m. I am tired. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate all of your donations. No, we didn't get any tonight. All your subscriptions, all your likes, all your views, all your calls. Thank you guys very much. Keep it copious. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Once again, you get it twice tonight. We'll see you next time. And peace.